So what I would say is that if we put ourselves in such environments, nobody will tell us that this size of room or this space is better than this other one. We will experience it by ourselves. And you would see that it's more healthier to live in a bigger space, more ventilated, than in a crowded place, small room with 5 people living.
Yes, I have some kind of intriguing questions with regards to so how you acquire a land and how you put up a house in terms of the size and structure. Does it actually reflect in our land tenure system as in how we, in terms of considering public housing as a country? But my question has to do with the fact that as a country, in terms of our land tenure system, do we actually consider helpful housing in terms of structure when we are deciding land sales? Because do we consider that in our housing planning as a country that actually impacts on how lands are being allocated?
Yes, in fact, the size of a land that is allocated to you may not really influence whether you are following standards to make sure you live in a helpful house or not. You can have a very small space, but you manage it in such a way that you are able to meet the standards.
Okay.
So you don't need a bigger land to be able to meet the standards. There are several ways you can manage the land and you'll be able to get it perfect.
The perfect house. So with regards to my follow-up question with this, as a country, do we have to make it a policy as to, let's say, I can't just get that maybe I have a 10-acre land, I want to go into real estate, I have a 10-acre land, and I figure out if I portion it, like divide it to small and where people can go 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, I can just get up and do it without taking into consideration a national policy that is guiding with regards to land size and home size and all that.
I get you, yes. It's already in our document, it's already in our policies that when you are building a house, you should follow standards. The national housing policy is there, the environmental health policy is also there, and the environmental health policy or national sanitation policy also covers housing. So, and the law is there that you should go for permission before you build. But the fact is, a lot of us don't do. And I always see it clearly on campus. People who buy lands and build hostels for students, they want to maximize space as much as possible so that they get more rooms to cash in. So you visit the hostel and you see the room and you're like, how? Listen, the room doesn't meet standards. But he wants more rooms so that he can get more money from the students. And I'm not sure such people go for permission. And I'll give you an example. A colleague of mine joined us, a new lecturer joined our school. And he didn't tell me he was looking for, I should assist him find a place to rent. So he found a way of getting a house to rent. One day he came to me and said, I think there's a problem with my house where I'm living. I don't know what the problem is, but I feel there's a problem. So I want us to go, since you are a professional, and then you assess the house and tell me what is wrong with this house. So I followed him to the house. And when we got there, the first thing I saw was that the kitchen door was opening into the washroom. So I asked him,
This serious.